So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Manfrotto Mini Tripod for your vlog camera 6 months later and whether or not you should still buy this thing. So overall, when I first used it, I was pretty impressed with the overall build quality of the matte plastic, hard plastic type of material that uses for this mini tripod. It's good for vlogging, and although the box says you can only use a small compact camera like my Sony RX, I was able to actually put this Nikon D5200 on this with the kit lens, and it was able to completely be held fine by this mini tripod. But if you haven't watched that video yet, link is in the description of that first video unboxing and my actual trial and use of it. Couple months down the line, here are my overall honest opinions and thoughts on it. After a couple months of using it for my personal vlogs and travel, or just even any B-roll shots for this tripod, I've noticed a couple things of wearing and tearing. And they're not major, but you might want to consider these before you buy this mini tripod, this Pixi. So first thing is the legs might just be my mini tripod, my Pixi, but the legs, especially this leg, is a lot more loose than the other two legs. Not a big deal breaker, but maybe that's just part of me and being too rough with it. But overall, that would be my first thing that I noticed after several uses of the Pixi tripod. And another thing is, I don't know if you guys can see here, but the little rubber here that you actually twist onto your camera, the paint itself is starting to wear off. And you can actually see that on the bottom of my camera here. It hasn't damaged the camera, because I've seen other people's cameras get actually damaged because of how hard they twist their Pixi tripod into the camera. But as you can see here, no issues as of late. And that would be my second reason why, of wear and tear, a sign of wear and tear. That little rubber, but it still holds up. And my last and final gripe or con about using the Pixi mini tripod is, even though you do screw it on to your camera, and I like to be with a pretty tight grip on it, it does get loose sometimes. So if you're filming and you're a run and gun type of person and you're vlogging and you're going like this, you're moving the camera, you're doing a couple selfies or vlogs, then this here does get loose sometimes, and you have to give it a little bit of a squeeze just to be safe, but it still does the job. You can put it on top of your tabletop, or top of a rock, wherever you want to go, and this tripod still does its job. So overall, do I still recommend the Manfrotto Pixi tripod for all your vlogging and other B-roll camera, or even use this as a light camera tripod? Of course, I still recommend it, but after months of use, these are the things that you should be aware of when it comes to using the Manfrotto Pixi tripod. But overall, I think it is great for things like running and gunning if you're like a YouTuber, aspiring content creator, and all you want to do is just kind of whip out your camera and vlog without worrying about like your camera shaking or reducing camera shake. Then this is a must if you have a point and shoot like my Sony RX or a Canon or any other type of small compact point and shoot cameras, because look how simple that is. And I personally I'm not sponsored, but I'm a fan of Manfrotto, and they have not let me down. And if you actually consider buying this Manfrotto tripod, but you're thinking, oh, I have a big DSLR that I want to use instead, like Casey Neistat, Manfrotto also does produce the Pixi Evo 2, which is meant for bigger, and it can hold heavier weight, such as a Canon 80D or even a bigger Nikon 500 model. So if you're considering this or another tabletop tripod, you can't go wrong with this, and I would still recommend this product right here. So for all you vloggers, this one's for you. So you're watching Broke Visionary Collective. My name is Peter. We all start with nothing, but you can always create something.